Well. What do you know? Kris Jenner has done it again. Like, man, when I say the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder, she did it. She did it. And for all of us who thought that I was lying when I said Kris Jenner was working on a plan to have Kendall Jenner inserted into the Super Bowl, it happened. It happened, honey. Now, if you guys have been keeping up, you guys would remember it was immediately after it was announced that Badbunny would be headlining the Super Bowl. I said to you guys that I learned that Kris Jenner was cooking up a plan to get Kendall Jenner back with Badbunny. They were off for a little bit and they were, kind of in the snag, not so sure what they wanted to do with each other. But it was alleged at that time, and if you haven't seen that video, the video is still up. You guys can check it out for your verification that I did in fact say this. So at the time, I said to you guys, it's alleged that Kris Jenner is working on a master plan to get Kendall Jenner back in Bad Bunny's life because she wants Kendall Jenner to be a part of the Super Bowl because she believes it's going to be big for the brand, big for the family, and they need all the PR that they can get in this time. And I was like, how the heck would Kris Jenner even make that happen? And I was saying, what is Kendall going to do? Model across the stage? How is that going to work out? I don't see how Kendall Jenner is going to fit into the Super Bowl. And I was saying, I literally don't see it, honey. But Kris Jenner says, and this has always been her thing, Kris Jenner always says, where there's a will, there is a way. And there is no such thing as a no. She always says that. That has always been her mantra ever since she was a air hostess. I kid you absolutely not. There are old clips of Kris Jenner saying that. So Kris Jenner has made it happen because now Kendall Jenner is in an ad that is tied to the Super Bowl. Honey, yes, it is tied to the Super Bowl. And how they pull this one off? Good question. Very good question. But I'm going to share the ad with you. I hate that I have to share it, but I'm going to share it with you guys. I believe that some of you guys have seen it already because it's on her Instagram page. It has over 1 million views so far, right? No. In the ad, do you know how we talk about the Kardashian curse? And do you know how we talk about Kendall Jenner dating so many men in the NBA and their career always seems to be downhill afterwards? Yes, honey, she's using that in the ad and she's like, the Kardashian curse, as though that's even my last name, and she's throwing in, what we said about boyfriend 1, 2, number 3, and all of that. Yes, honey, she's going all the way in. So they're paying attention to what the internet is saying. They are paying attention, but we want to listen to this. We're going to take a look at this ad. We're going to take a look at it, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary because this is fascinating. Very fascinating, if you ask me.
Haven't you heard? The internet says I'm cursed. Any basketball player who dates me kind of hits a rough patch. While the world's been talking about it, I've been betting on it. How else do you think I can afford all this? Modeling? This pool, basketball boyfriend 1 missed the playoffs. I guess nobody was getting a ring in this house. Do you like this bad boy? Boyfriend 2 flopped right out of the league. Not that I ever tried.
This cute jut! Thanks, boyfriend 3!
But today, it's time to bet on something new. Football players. I'm making my bet on who's going to win. And you can bet with me or against me on Fanatics Sportsbook.
Next stop, San Francisco.
Football boyfriend.
Yes.
Bet on Kendall, only on Fanatics Sportsbook.
Kardashian Kurse.
Jabs,
It's not even my last name.
Jabs. She's like, oh, the Kardashian curse. As though that's even my last name. Kendall, we get it. We get it. I like the commercial. I like it. I think it was fun. I think it was humorous. I think it was vibrant. You know, I love the little digs and the little jabs. I love the sarcasm. I love it. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it quite a few times. I watched it quite a few times because I think it was so fun, and her little doggy is following behind her. I was looking for the horse scene because, you know, Kendall is a horse girly. I thought there would have been something with her horse and her liquor brand at the end. And honestly, I thought there would have been something like that, you know. What I would say in this case, if I had anything to do with the ad, the parts wherein she drove the car to get her private jet, she would have been riding the horse to get a private jet. They could have made that happen. And then when she's on the private jet, while she was on the phone with that part speaking with the attendant, you know, she would have her tequila brand right beside her. I think that would have been really, really good to see. That is my only thing. But outside of that, because she has a glass of champagne, but outside of that, it's not as though anything is wrong with the ad, in my opinion. I'm just saying, if I was Kendall, I would say, oh, this last part with the car, can we do that with a horse instead? And instead of me having champagne, can I be having my tequila brand with a bottle, you know? That's what I would do if I was Kendall. But maybe they're like, no, honey, no, you're getting paid for this. She could have done a nice trade-off, you know? But hey, Kendall was strutting her stuff to the pool, honey. She was strutting her stuff to the pool. She looks amazing. She looks really immaculate. And on Instagram, she captioned it. Let's put this curse to the test on the biggest stage. Who should I pick? Kurse, Kurse. So she's not spelling it with a C. She's spelling it to go in line with a K. Kendall, Kardashian, Kurse. That's what they're doing. But I really do love this ad. I think it's one of the more refreshing ones that we've seen. But nothing beats a Kanye West ad. Nothing beats a Kanye West Superbowl ad. You know why? Kanye West is so effortlessly funny. And why I think nothing beats a Kanye West ad? Just imagine. You know when Cersei said power is power? That is true. Because just imagine having the power to just sit on your phone in the back of a car. The quality of lighting is no good. And you're just there impromptu. Hey guys. So Kanye West was in the back of his car. Hey guys. Go to, and he named his site. And it blew up. That ad went viral. And you guys know that when it comes to the Super Bowl, there's several companies having several ads through the Super Bowl. But did we see any of them? No, we saw Kanye only. And what did Kanye do? Did Kanye have an entire production team, marketing team? Kanye had his phone and he was like, go to with his grills. You could barely see his face in the car because he was in the back of a car. Poor lighting quality, but it worked. It worked for Kanye. So Kendall's ad is really good, but nothing beats a Kanye West Super Bowl ad. Absolutely nothing, because it was a one-man thing and it garnered so much attention and so much revenue for him. But kudos to Kendall on this one. She really nailed it. I thoroughly enjoyed this ad. And so far, the feedback on the internet has been the same. Everyone is laughing at how she threw in the Kardashian curse in there. You see, Kendall is just that girl. Kendall is that girl. Like, my daughter would say, Kendall is so white. It doesn't get whiter than that. It's true though. But but ooh, hold on a second. Even the license plate on the car is saying Kurse. Even the license plate on the car is saying Kurse. I didn't see that. The license plate on the car says Kurse. And it has something else, but I'm going to see if I can go back and catch whatever else it's saying. But the license plate on the car is spelling Kurse. No, back to Kendall Jenner being such a white girl. She's so white. I think that if anyone has been paying attention to Kendall, you would know Kendall has standards. Ever since Kendall was a child, Kendall had standards. Kendall was that girl who always have known what she wanted out of life. And Kendall gives, she's not willing to jeopardize anything. Kendall gives, I am the prize, and she knows that she's a prize. And if she's not treated as such, she is not gonna hang around. It's either you treat her as such or she's not going to be there. And that's just who Kendall is, and that's just what she's about. She has always been a classy, uniquely different individual. She's kind of a tomboy as well, so that really also works really well for her. But I mean, she's snobby. Kendall is snobby, but it's not something that you'll see so easily. She is definitely snobby, but one thing you have to do is to give Kendall respect for, she basically mopped out her life, and she knows how to keep her brand. It's like, she's so professional. She's so diplomatic. Sometimes it's kind of irritating. And it does irritate her family that she's so diplomatic at that. But Kendall is very diplomatic, very, very diplomatic. I can say, you can tell that Kendall really paid attention in school. She really did. And, without the family's empire, without the family's brand, Kendall would have became someone. Kendall would have became someone. Without the family brand, without Kim, Kendall would be doing really, really good in life. She would be doing good in life. But that's it. Kris Jenner made it happen. The devil works hard, but not harder than Madame Pimp Jenner. And this is why I say Kris Jenner is my favorite pimp. Put some respect on that woman's name, okay? Because goddamn.